Well, moms, this one's for you. If you've had a baby, you know how difficult it can be to get your waistline back. Nutritionist and personal trainer Jen Oliver is here with some postpartum tips on how to get back in shape and how to stay that way, how to be a fit mama. That is what you call your book, The Love Fit Mama Way.
Yes.
So this is uniquely geared toward new mothers for obvious reasons. What are some of the challenges they're facing?
You know what? I think the biggest one is the pressure. You know, the pressure that we feel as new moms to get our body back, to feel like we look like a hot mama or something, right? It's this pressure, and with social media and with people kind of doing that all around us, we think that we are lacking or we're not doing as good of a job unless we fit that bill. And this is really an ode to motherhood and to the deep core connection that I really believe we need to return to truly be our best selves.
All right, and you're saying, you know, with deep core connection, we're talking about
Yes.
that's a lot of the issue of where people are carrying their extra weight at that point. Absolutely. Is around the core area. But you say no crunches.
Yes, I do. And the main reason is because the deep core, now crunches are one of those things that apparently help the superficial core. So if we wanted to build up our six-pack muscles, we would think about doing crunches, which the jury's out. There are still other ways to do that better than crunches. But in terms of the deep core, crunches are dangerous. They're not only just not advised, they're actually dangerous because the pelvic floor ends up pushing downwards. It's a lot of downward pressure. And for a new mom who's had a baby growing in there, there's already so much downward pressure. And it leads to things like incontinence. Doing more crunches or even doing any crunches afterwards creates an intra-abdominal pressure that pushes down and leads to injuries such as prolapse, which you don't want.
No, so what should they be doing?
So there's a number of things. The first thing, the absolute most important thing, is breathing. And I talk about this specifically important not only for the deep core, but also for calming the nervous system, right? We're in this very fight or flight state when we're a new mom. It's, oh my gosh, I have to keep my baby alive, and it's very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And so what I really talk about in here is embracing the phase of life that you're in, embracing the body that you have, loving what is. And we get so sidetracked on what we want things to look like. We get impatient, we get frustrated. You know, we're not there for the moments when our babies need us, when, you know, we need ourselves. And that's the big thing. So embracing where you're at, practicing breathing exercises, and starting with what I call inner size before exercise, because there's just too many people going back to mom and baby boot camp, running in the park, trying to do a marathon, sprinting in their home, doing, you know, high intensity interval training, and this is what leads to injuries. So slowing down, breathing, hydrating, calming your nervous system, embracing those moments that you have, and enjoying the motherhood journey while you're nurturing yourself through self-care.
And another really important thing for all of us really is sleep. That's something that's a humongous challenge for new moms, between, you know, finding time to actually do that when your baby's not crying, to the other daily pressures that they have in their lives. But you're saying it's so important.
Well, you know, one of the things is that people do wonder, should I sleep because I'm exhausted, or should I get to the gym? Should I push myself? How do I know? Am I being lazy? Am I not working hard enough? And the real truth is that we have to listen to our gut. And a lot of the time as new moms, we listen to our gut with our baby. We know, okay, there's something wrong, I need to take them to the doctor, or, you know, it's the focus is on them. But when it comes to us, we listen to all these outside trainers who don't have the knowledge, don't have the experience, and they're telling us to do things that are actually harmful. So to trust your gut, getting sleep, that's one of the pillars of the Fit Mama Foundations that I teach. The most important one is sleep, because your whole body is not functioning properly. And it's, I mean, we know from driving, if you're driving tired, it's like you're driving impaired.
Yeah.
And that's very dangerous when you're taking care of a newborn.
Right. You got them in the back seat.
Yeah.
Tell us about this belly wrapping.
Yes. So the first 8 weeks is when your spontaneous healing happens. So that's when you want to reinforce the core through some sort of wrapping. Now, there are ways to do it where, again, it pushes down on the pelvic floor and causes more injury. So it's not just go out to the corner store, buy whatever wrap you can find. I really encourage people to wrap properly, where you're wrapping so that it's lifting up the muscles, the superficial muscles, and the deeper muscles in the front that are actually going to lift things, because all that pressure that I keep talking about downward leads to those injuries, and we want to bring things back up. So we do that through the breathing exercises and Kegels, one of those very popular things that we think we really need to do all of our Kegels, oh my gosh. But there are so many different types of Kegels that a lot of the time we can A, be doing them wrong, B, be causing more downward pressure, believe it or not. And that's where the breathing exercises and the wrapping properly really makes a difference.
Okay, such good advice. Thanks, Jen. You can learn more in her book, The Love Fit Mama Way, Transforming the Core of Motherhood. That is it for us this week, but we're going to be back with more Bay Area focus next week. And don't forget to check out our Facebook page and our website, kpixtv.com/Bay Area Focus. Thanks for watching.